Hey, welcome to another episode of 2 Minute Tuesdays. I'm your host, David Radney. I go by D-Rad. Today, I want to talk to you about going back to the basics in our business. It's something important that we all need to be talking about and thinking about. And so let's go ahead and put 2 minutes on the clock and let's get started. Now, when I say going back to the basics, what do you think I mean? I mean going back to the basics. If you are at a point and you're doing your job, which is lead generation, that's our one thing. Talking to people every day and finding out who do they know that's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. And if we're getting leads and we're calling people, but we're not converting, we're not actually getting appointments from the people that we're talking to, we need to go back to the basics, which means going back to your scripts. Are you following a script? Are you asking questions? Are you closing for appointments not just once, but maybe 2, 3, or 4 times? If you're not doing that, you need to self-correct and start following a script again. It's also important when you go back to the basics, if you stop role playing every day with your role play partners, you need to get back into that because role playing should be going over the types of questions and pushback you're going to get from a seller every day. So when you get them on the phone, you're not practicing on your paycheck, you're practicing with your role play partner. Now, another thing when it comes to going back to the basics, if you are getting listing appointments and you're converting from a phone call to actually getting a listing appointment, but you're not converting those listing appointments to actual listings and contracts written, then you have to look and say, okay, am I actually following a canned listing presentation? Did I pre-qualify the seller before I went out? We should always pre-qualify so that we're making sure we're meeting with motivated sellers. We should always send out a pre-listing packet, and when we're there, we should be following a listing presentation start to finish. If you are not doing that, we need to go back to the basics. You need to start role playing that again with your role play partner, and you might want to look at getting into the push program that starts up March 11th, where we focus on listing mastery. So that's all I have. Take it back to the basics. I look forward to catching you guys next week. Thank you for your time, and see you next week.